Hey guys, this is Cindy, and I'm working on the Stash Buster journal again, and I actually filmed about 40 minutes worth of stuff, and then, I don't know, you just have a feeling about it, so I just decided not to upload it. So what I did on that video was talk about the cover a little bit, and I had some items picked out for it, and I changed my mind from my original design, what I had in mind, and decided to do this. This is just some strings from unraveling some fabric. Got a butterfly, got this stamped image, or not image, but quote. And then I found this little thing on my desk. It's just a little chipboard piece. It's actually a sticker. You put a brad in it. And I thought, you know, that'd be cute somewhere on this. So pretty simple. Of course, I'll have some sort of trim on there. But I think that looks good. So we're going to set that aside for the cover. And I put in several tags, and I'm not going to go through them right now. We'll do it on the flip through. So everything I did on that video is going to be a surprise. So let's just start wherever, I don't even know where I ended up. I think it was right here. What was I going to put in this pocket made out of book page? So I had earlier found a stash of playing cards. And I had already put some paper on the fronts and left like the numbers. So I decided, and at that time I found these, I thought, what can I put on these? So I just kind of went through my little piles of stuff and found some smaller images, whether they work in this journal or not. I just thought, I'm just going to do a bunch of these, work up these little smaller images on here. So anyway, I decided maybe to put a couple of those in this pocket. So I'm just going to glue these down, and I've already gone and used an emery board on these cards so the items would stick. So let's see if I got this. I don't know that, yeah, I think I did go and ink everything that I wanted to ink, so we're good with that. And I don't know, I moved my lights around again because yesterday I had about 10 minutes notice that I call him the internet guy, the guy that works for the company where we get our internet service from, was on his way here. He's going to check out why our service was so slow. And of course the router and where it comes into the wall and all that stuff is right here at my desk. So I had to run in here and move stuff out of the way. And he worked in here for quite a bit, and of course I have just piles of stuff everywhere. So anyway, he just said, oh, it's okay, you know, you don't have to worry about your stuff. So I didn't too much. What can you do? So anyway, that meant you know, the tripod was moved, the lights were moved. So I know how I want it. I just got to get it all the way back there. So I'm halfway there. But anyway, still at this desk, and trying to, like I said, we're working on the stash, but I don't seem to have made much of a dent. Because in the other video, which I didn't upload, I brought the basket that's got all of the tags and journaling cards in it. Like you've seen the one with the pockets. And I pulled a bunch of stuff out, like these. And then I found a bunch of things that were just blanks, like, let me grab one. These book pages, blank paper on the back, stitched around them already. And it's just several different layers. They're just blank. So I thought, I want them separated. I want all the blanks over here, all the ones that are almost done, just need a little focal point in this little section, and then I want ones that are completely finished. Of course, I haven't got anywhere close to organizing that, but that was my thoughts anyway. So I am getting some of these playing cards out of my stash, and these images, which I've gotten from a variety of places. I'll talk about in just a second. And one more. We'll show them. So it just gives a little something fun on the front of the card. Some of them you can still see the numbers, which I think is great. And then, you know, writing space on the back. Okay, so that is just a little ephemera piece from probably a scrapbooking kit or scrapbooking class I took one time. I don't remember where it would be from. These three, I think, were cut from some scrapbook paper. Probably also from, I don't know where I got it. It's just so long ago. So anyway, those three. This one about this mansion, it was in a brochure on McAllister, Oklahoma. So I just thought, oh, that's a creepy little house. I like that. So I put that on there. This is one of my old newspaper ephemera. I don't remember exactly what I call it. It's a digital kit on my Etsy, and it was for about your cold or something. So just an old ad. So anyway, those are done. And let's see. Let's put a couple of them in. How about the old clock in there? And they're just kind of hidden down in there. And we'll do the soap one. So when you open it up, you have to find out. Now, what goes here? Now, I might use these later on. We'll see. I'll just set them aside. What goes here? I had pulled a few things to work on, but I'm not sure what I had decided goes where. So let's get them made up, and then we'll go and see where we can find a place to put them in the book. Okay. So here is one of the things I pulled out of my basket. It is a piece of junk mail, postcard things you get in the mail that I've got atlas page wrapped around it, and I just stitched around it. So I thought, what can I just digging through my stash? I found this image. I'm not sure who painted it. It looks kind of familiar, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was in obviously it was in a book. I think it may have been a book on music that I cut that out of. So I thought the colors go good with the map, so we're going to use that. I had this strip of fabric I took to my sewing machine and just made a big ruffle. And I don't know how people get their ruffles to be so uniform and pretty, but mine are not at all. So I thought maybe just a little bit of that here. And then this little butterfly has just been hanging around my desk, so we're going to put him there. And we're going to have to put some some writing paper on the back of this. So I've got that ready here. So let's just get to gluing everything down. So, I don't remember what all I was talking about on that other video. Just, I'm doing the same thing you guys are doing, staying home as much as possible and just working around the house and trying to craft as much as possible, which seems like the more time I have, the less crafting I get done. I don't know. Also been working outside. We have a little bit of spring weather, then we have stormy weather, which I guess is just like our springs. Lots of storms. So that's going to be the front, and then we're going to put some of this book page that's blank on this side on the back. And I'm just going to tear it. I made my own tearing ruler, A.L. John or A1 John. I think it's I don't sure. Is it A1 or A.L. Al John? On Etsy, not Etsy. YouTube has lots of videos on making your own crafting supplies and doing things on the cheap. And she said, just get a piece of plastic. Use it and use your decal scissors to cut and make a tearing ruler out of it. And it works pretty good, except my paper here is just really fragile, so I don't even think I'm gonna ink it. I'll ink it when I get it glued down. So I pull all blank pages out of any books I'm tearing apart, so I can use them just for things like this, backing on the back of tags and journaling cards. I've got a book that I've been working on at night, kind of tearing it apart. I'd already torn the cover off, and I had set it aside and then lost it, forgot about it. Okay, so that one's finished. So we'll decide where it goes in a minute. Oh, I was going to ink around it a little bit. So I've been working at night on that book, and I think I might do a video of me doing part of it. I've long lost my cap. Nope, there it is. There it is. Oops, I knew I would lose pieces. Okay, there he is. Anyway, so we'll maybe in a couple of videos from now, or in a couple of days from now, whichever, we'll go over that book. And I've been trying to do something with every page. Is it going to be a page in a journal? Is it going to be an envelope? Can I cut up something from it? Just something from every page, so that when I'm done, I will have that book page not laying in a stack of other book pages, that need to be something done with, and I will have a stack of envelopes and signature pages and just things like that. So anyway, we might try to do that once we finish this Stash Buster. Okay, this was something else I pulled from the stash of journaling cards. I just collaged on it, and I went and stitched around it, and I thought, what can I put on it? Well, I found this bird, so I thought he kind of looks kind of tropically, right? So let's use that. I don't really have a theme going for this Stash Buster journal other than the fact that it's just stash busting, so that's the theme, I guess. So bird, a tropical bird will be fine in it. And then I thought one of these labels that I stamped myself using that clear set of stamps I got. So I just had some of these already stamped out and cut up. And I'm just going to put that there. And I had pulled this stamp. I think it says United States of America, and that is Jefferson. It's 2 cents. I thought originally, you know, oh, I'll put it here somewhere, but it just got lost. So I think I'm just going to put it up against that label and get it off my desk and out of my ephemera folder, and we'll call this one done. Because I think that it has, yeah, you can definitely write on that on the back. So, okay, so that one's ready. All right, what's next? Okay. This is the same sort of thing as the map one I just did. It's just sewing instruction paper that's been folded around a piece of that postcard you get in the mail, the junk mail stuff, and stitched around. And I found this tall flower in my stash. And this little sticker, which I'm not sure, it's like a seal, like maybe you would put it on the back of an envelope that you were mailing. So I thought maybe I'd just stick it down here. I don't want to take away too much from this fabric. I mean, not the fabric, but the sewing instructions, because I like those pictures. So, and the color goes fairly decent with what we're working with, so we'll just keep that showing as much as possible. And we're going to try this sticker, and I don't know how sticky it's going to be. Feels pretty good, so we're just going to stick it down here. It means nothing, it represents nothing, it's just there. Okay, and we need paper on the back of this. So here is our thing we tore earlier. Get this out. I did a little better job that time. And let's see, I've got the original edge there, and I like that coloring, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm trying to tear within the stitching lines. Okay, there we go. That away, glue this down. Okay. Go back and ink that a little bit. Just about out of ink on one dauber. Okay, I've got one more kind of ready right here. This one was kind of tough. Okay, it was too long for one thing, so I cut it off, and I had not stitched it yet, so that was great. I love the back, it's pretty, all right? I don't know, I just like those colors. So anyway, I had found this whiskey ad in some magazine, and I just liked it. I'm not a whiskey person, but I just like the ad. So, and the colors kind of go well, so I thought, okay, I'm putting that whiskey thing there. Okay, then I thought, can I get away with just that? And I thought, well, what do I have in my stash? So I found this little bitty circle pink flower, so that, okay, it kind of draws in the pink. And then I found this little banner. It was probably left over from some scrapbooking class I took once. It's got a brad in it, so I thought, why not stick it up there? The colors are perfect for this. So let me do that first, so we'll know where to place the whiskey thing. I'm going to just punch a small hole for that brad. And put that in there. That's tall enough, high enough, I don't think it'll interfere with anything. It kind of moves around. Okay, we'll put the whiskey thing a little bit under it maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe if I wouldn't keep all of these things what I find in magazines in my stash, it wouldn't be so bad. Wouldn't be trying to get rid of it. But, you know, you just see something that's kind of neat and you hate to not keep it. I think that's fairly straight. And then we'll put this little thing on. This was just something I cut with my 1-inch scalloped circle punch. And I probably like the design, the pattern of that paper, and just cut it out. Okay, there's that tag. Now let's see if we got anywhere to put these things in this journal. Okay, I need something behind here, but I'm not sure any of this stuff will fit. See, I think it's too long, so I'll have to still remember I need something there. Or it could just be a little hidden place that whoever gets the journal can find it. All right, here I had already gone through and I took my tag punch, and I don't know if I have any of the, yeah, right here. It was just some scrapbook paper I had. I'm not sure where I got it. It was in my stash. Just punched out 3 of them, and that way it's kind of uniform there because there's a lot going on there. We'd already decorated this, I think. Yeah, obviously on a video. Okay, I'm leaving that. It definitely can be a top tuck, but I don't want anything that I have to kind of interfere with the look of it, so we're just leaving it. Also in the back, it obviously could be a place to tuck something too, and that looks pretty cool there. So anyway, okay, I was thinking maybe this can go here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, because you've got the darker there, darker stuff. Or do we want more contrast? Maybe her. Don't know. Okay, then we have, okay, let's put him there for now. Her there. Maybe that one. I have a small pocket here. Now I have a little index card holder or recipe card holder that I put small things for small pockets. So I was looking through it earlier and I found this, and I thought it really works well with that the color there and even the color on that. So it was a tag I got probably at Dollar General a while back, and it even came with that jute string, so we're done with that one. Okay, that's the first signature. And like I said, the first of it will be a surprise for you when we go through the flip through. Okay, this is just a flip out. We don't need anything, even though I think it needs to be inked a little. Put in this page. Page has been done some, but still needs a little more. Okay, this was a small pocket, so I was digging through and I found this, and this is in my small pocket fillers, and I thought that yellow works perfect with the yellow I had picked out for that flower. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm not sure what these are, name, address. It's like your address book stuff. And I thought, well, definitely some lines you can write on, so I'll put that there. And the colors kind of poking out kind of go with everything too. So that's my small pocket fillers. And here's this. I can put in there. Pretty good. And the envelope I put in, we showed that. We showed this already. This is that chalkboard pocket, which I gotta find the chalk after I had to dismantle everything on my desk to get the internet guy in here. I don't know where the chalk went, but we'll find it. Okay, that goes in there perfect. So I think we're caught up with what we have. That doesn't need any. Oh, this was a belly band, wasn't it? Okay, so we need to start there. Okay, so I'm not sure I'll film it. I probably will. So just hang on next video and we'll try to get this thing done. Thanks for watching. Bye.